Welcome to the Beneath the Dirt podcast. I'm your host, Groan. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 126. Up in here, moving right the fuck along. 2021. We are in March. Kicking ass and taking names, I suppose. I guess last week's episode was in March too, even though I recorded it last day of February. But still, shit. What up to everybody that's tuned in, whether you're on your favorite podcasting app, on YouTube, or watching live on Twitch. Are you fucking tuned in right now live on Twitch? Shit. What the fuck is good? Ain't got much to talk about this week, but we got some jokes. Stevie Stone leaving strange music. Whole bunch of other shit. But I want to talk about it one more time. The playlist, the Weekly Bumps playlist, go follow that shit on Apple Music, Spotify, and on YouTube. beneathdirt.com will bring you right to the playlists. We'll bring you to my, the link tree. And you can go click your way to the Weekly Bumps playlist, updated every Friday with classics and some new shit thrown in. Been bumping a lot of Vinnie Paz lately. Got like 3 tracks on there. Got a Heavy Metal Kings track on there this week. A Vinnie Paz solo joint. Uncommon Valor with Vinnie Paz and R.A. Classic shit. Some ICP on there. I think Half Breed's on the playlist this week. We got a whole bunch of shit. It's a dope listen, man. I bump it every week. So go peep that shit. beneathdirt.com. Y'all know where the fuck to get it. It looks like we got a few people on Twitch. We got to shout out to people on Twitch tuned in right now. That's what's up. Y'all want the podcast a little early? Peep that shit on Twitch. I'm going to be going live when I record this shit now. Some people wanted the live aspect of it. So I'm giving it to you, but not on YouTube, doing it on Twitch. You know, got to build up Twitch at some point. Might as well do it like this. So shout out to Legends Will Never Die, Joker's Gallery, Insane Big King in the fucking chat right now. But let's get into some new music and news that dropped this week. We got Madchild with his new, I guess you could say new album. He dropped the Little Monster Deluxe. He dropped this kind of as like a fucking, I'm sorry I fucked up. Apparently the shipments for the Little Monster EP was all fucked up. People weren't getting their shit. So now he dropped this. He dropped this on CD as well, but it is available digitally. And he does have a pre-order for another album, which is, don't know when that's supposed to be dropping, but apparently pre-orders went up for that. I probably talked about it on the show at some point, but apparently it's been a while, and people have been waiting for the pre-orders for that album. And the Little Monster was like, I'm sorry for that album taking so long. So we got an I'm sorry of an I'm sorry from Madchild with this Little Monster Deluxe. I was bumping the album in pre-production. I only got a few songs in. The first couple songs sounded good, and then I got to a track where it was on some like trap vibes, double time beat. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The shit I want to hear Madchild on is some boom bap shit. Like the first song on here, Smoke Session, was fire. Shit was dope. Caught my attention immediately. But it seems like he's kind of mixing the styles with that boom bap shit with the trap style, the, double time beats and shit. Just ain't it for me. But I am seeing good reviews for the deluxe version of the Little Monster. And it's 10 tracks, 32 minutes, and it's just a whole, like I said, brand new album. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, because the original Little Monster was 13 songs, 35 minutes. You can almost call them EPs because they're short as fuck. But that's out there now. I'd like to see some Swollen Members shit at some point. He says he's good with Prevail and Rob the Viking. You know, I'd like to see them get real good and put out a new fucking album. That's what I'd like to see from Madchild, but we'll take the solo shit in the meantime. But that's out there. All DSPs, hard copies are available. He's got a bundle package with the original Little Monster and the deluxe version. You can get both for like $20. And then I think it's like 27 shipped. You can cop that. Let's get into some more new music. We got brand new Alla Zuli Lou. Possibly the first single off Necronomicon 2. I don't know. I know that they were kind of advertising the song on their live stream that they did a couple weeks back or was that last week, as the fucking first single off Necronomicon. This sounds like it could be. They talk about smoking up, getting high and shit. When they said this was going to be a tearjerker, it kind of is. This is some like real life introspective shit from Alla Zuli Lou. And for me, this song, I'm not really feeling this song. Yeah, you can relate to some of the shit in the lyrics and whatnot, but like, it's not really the sound that I want to hear from Zool. They kind of had some similar shit on Psycho, where it wasn't just in your face horrorcore shit, Psycho Volume 1. But this track right here, I'm not really feeling this track. I was feeling the Halloween single they put out. The Christmas single was dope. The Valentine's single was dope. This one right here, Ritz does his thing on here, but Ritz he's pretty consistent. I don't know if really there has been whack shit from Ritz. So it is a dope feature from Ritz, but the hook on here, Billy Obey kind of singing the hook is just, I don't know. I think he needs to hone in on them singing skills a little better. But the track for me, I see a lot of flame emojis for it. When I asked what people were feeling of the single, I did see a couple poop emojis for it as well. For me, poop emojis for the new Zool shit. Still hyped for Necronomicon 2, Dead by Bong, dropping 420 though. That shit got me hype, Apparently it's being produced by Bad Mind and the Zombie Aristocrats. So, hype for that shit. Drop it 420. The new single's available everywhere. Not for me though. Oh well, it is what it is, right? Can't win them all. And then we got a new ABK single coming soon. I saw this posted up. ABK is fucking just top tier with his promotional skills on social medias. Dude just randomly pops up, drops a graphic. Sometimes don't even put a caption with it. And all of a sudden we got a new album or song coming out. This right here, we got a new single coming out. No date yet. ABK's dropping Smoke That Up. I'm definitely looking forward to new ABK. We're going to get a fucking new 420 album, some weed shit from ABK? Or will this just be the single for the 420 season, which is approaching a little over a month? So, new ABK dropping soon. No release date yet. Basically, just gotta wait and fucking see. Like I said, ABK's promotional tactics are top tier. You have no idea what the fuck's going on half the time with Killa. But I'm here for it. I'm ready for the new ABK shit. So yeah, that's dropping fucking soon. And then we got new ROC dropping soon. I saw this graphic. New ROC always gets me hype. Bounce Back, 319. So in about a week and a half from now, we're getting a brand new single from the ROC. I'm really hoping this dude's in the studio, staying busy, working on a new album. It's been quite a few years since Digital Voodoo dropped, at least 4 since Digital Voodoo. What is it? Monsters Ain't Afraid. Was that the last EP from the ROC? That was a dope EP. ROC has been pretty consistent throughout his career, but also inconsistent with not really releasing that much music. But I'm always here for new fucking Raps on Contact from the ROC. Bounce back, dropping the 19th. ROC's the shit. I just like to see him put out more music more frequently. What's up with the HOK shit? You know, I know Twisted fucking staying busy. They dropped 3 projects last year. We got the Rock album coming up. But, you know, supposedly Venomous 5 is in the works. But what the fuck's up with HOK, man? I know they dropped a few tracks last year. A couple were on that Halloween project. Then they dropped the Asylum, which was the best one, just digitally dolo by itself. The Asylum was fucking dope. The other tracks on that Halloween EP, they're all right. Nothing special. But I want more ROC, whether it's HOK, solo, fucking shit. Get Scraps back, do some fucking Half-Breed shit. You know, they recently put up all those albums up digitally. You know, at one point you could only get Contamination digitally on Apple Music, Spotify, and whatnot. But I'm here for fucking new ROC, man. Hyped for it. The 19th, week and a half away. We're getting new ROC. At least he ain't promoting this shit like a month in advance like Lex doing with his new single. Fuck's up with that? Why you promoting a single a month in advance? Just drop the shit. Give me a few days notice and then drop the shit. You ain't got to give me a month's notice on a fucking song. Just drop the shit, son. Let's get it to some ICP news. This fucking just randomly popped up on the timeline this week. ICP Unchugged. The fuck is this? This was the first image that I saw up on social media. It says a new series of ICP concerts without all the faygo spraying, so you can wear your costumes and makeup without worrying about getting soaked. Anime Midwest. So I have no idea what the fuck Anime Midwest is. Probably some kind of anime convention, if you will. Kind of random for ICP to be at a anime convention. But this was the first image that I saw up on social medias. And I did a little bit more investigation and I saw this. Got a whole fucking write out. Anime Midwest is excited to announce their headline concert performance for 2021. ICP is headlining this shit. So they're welcoming ICP. July 2nd, it's going down. Tickets are $30 and will be limited to the first 2,000 attendees. And you must have an Anime Midwest convention badge as well. So you getting taxed for this fucking ICP show. You got to get an Anime Midwest convention badge, however fucking much that costs, and then another $30 to go see ICP, and it's limited to 2,000 attendees. They're saying at the grand stage at the Hyatt Regency O'Hare. Okay. I don't know what the fuck city this is. Midwest, maybe Detroit. Who the fuck knows? But they're saying this is part of the new ICP Unchugged series. There won't be any faygo or soda spraying, so you can wear your costumes, blah, blah, blah. In order to comply with local venue rules, this concert has restrictions in place with no faygo spraying, no soda bottles, no weapons. No fucking weapons? The fuck is an ICP show with no weapons? Come on. Limited attendance, etc. Probably COVID rules. Just kind of a beat around the bush way to say, COVID rules are fucking in effect for the show. They got amazing guests lined up. Tickets go on sale March 7th. So right now, tickets are on fucking sale. Unchugged series. Is this Anime Midwest shit announcing the Unchugged series for ICP? I mean, kind of like Killer, ICP is on top of their game with their promotional tactics these days. Usually we find out about shit by people doing their own investigations and whatnot of what shit is going down with the clowns. So could this be, new shows? Because shit is starting to open up out there. Shit here in Massachusetts. Venues are open again. I haven't heard of any concerts coming yet. I mean, shit just opened up last week, but they're saying 50% capacity for these live venues. So the Unchugged series, maybe, you know, maybe Faygo has COVID or something, so they can't spray it and spread it. I don't fucking know, but ICP performing without Faygo. It seems like a common occurrence these days. You know, they were performing at Violent J's house, no Faygo. Makes sense. They did the Alla Wicked show with no Faygo. Big Ballers, no Faygo. I believe they did the February stream performance with no Faygo. And did anybody catch ICP's performance last week? It looked like Violent J was kind of almost crying during Truly Alone. The homie Luke the Goon hit me up and was like, yo, peep this shit. Let me know what you think. And I was like, And I peeped it out. And while he was performing Truly Alone, it kind of sounded like Violent J was crying. You know, I know Hell's Pit is like, they don't even like talking about Hell's Pit. They don't like performing Hell's Pit. You know, it almost seems like Violent J be going through some shit right now. You know, personally. So maybe he was getting caught up in some feelings, reliving the Hell's Pit era or whatnot. But it kind of sounded like dude was crying during that performance. But yeah, this new Unchugged series, I don't know. Could it be a tour happening? I see Joker's Gallery in the Twitch chat saying it's $50 for the anime convention pass. Shit. So $80 fucking dollars to see ICP perform and perform with no Faygo. How bad do you want to go to a concert right now? I know I want to go to a concert pretty bad, but I don't know if I want to go to a concert $80 bad. That's fucking steep for an ICP show. I mean, I think I've paid like shit $40 for an ICP show at one point. You know, when they're at their height, you know, they were charging fucking at the Palladium. You know, Tech 9 prices is what I like to call it. Should be like $50 to go see Tech 9 now at a 2,000 person venue. But $80? $50 for the anime convention pass and then another $30 for ICP? I don't know. I know people are desperate to see shows, but I don't know if I'm that desperate. Seems pretty fucking steep. And then you know there's going to be some kind of VIP experience to meet ICP. Fucking toss up another $100 for that. You know, meet ICP through some plexiglass, some see-through plastic that don't do shit probably. Oh man, what the fuck? But if this is some kind of shit, hopefully this ain't no like convention circuit that they're going to be doing. Would I go to a concert right now? I don't know. Depends. But I am missing out on fucking shows, man. I'm missing on the live experience. There is nothing like, it's cool to watch the live stream performances and whatnot. You know, it kind of fills the void, kind of, sort of. But there's nothing like being at an ICP shows. You know, since we're talking about ICP, there's nothing like being at an ICP show. I could watch Alla Wicked, Big Ballers, the February shit, the Three Rings show on the TV. It's cool. It's cool, you know, bopping around on the couch, vibing out to some classics, but there's nothing like seeing them cracking open those fucking Faygo bottles, punting them shits in the air, fucking throwing them in the crowd, spraying it everywhere, performing those classics in person. So yeah. Is this convention shit announcing shit before ICP? Possibly. You know, would you go see ICP if they're going to be hitting up certain towns and whatnot? Because like I said, shit is falling everywhere. Shit is starting to open up. So, you know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe this is some shit that ICP's got in the works. You know, they always say they got so much shit in the works. Work on fucking Yum Yum Bedlam, man. Shit, where the fuck is that? And speaking of fucking Yum Yum Bedlam, motherfucking Merch Now sent me this email. Friday. ICP Yum Yum pre-orders / 30th anniversary merch part 2. So I haven't been paying attention. ICP's been doing these merch drops celebrating 30 years of ICP. Some pretty fucking dope merch. Ill-ass t-shirt designs. I would think this is part 3 because this is like Riddle Box era, but who the fuck am I? Because I know they did a Carnival Carnage drop. They did a Ringmaster drop. Now they're on Riddle Box. I would think it's part 3, but the Yum Yum pre-order, I was like, wait a minute. I had posted up on social media, like, do you think Yum Yum is still dropping on Friday? I think I had posted it on Wednesday. Do you think Yum Yum is still dropping on Friday? Some people were still holding out hope. Like, but I don't know why. A lot of people said, fuck no. I think the poll was like 97% no, 3% yes. But a whole lot of fuck no's. The shit ain't dropping. Some people were speculating maybe they'll drop the pre-orders instead. So when I got this email, I was like, fucking hey, they did. They dropped the pre-orders. Ain't no fucking pre-orders. I went to the website. Ain't no fucking pre-orders for no Yum Yum Bedlam. They got the Yum Yums lure up there. Digitally, you could buy it track by track. Or you could just buy the whole album digitally, but that's the only fucking Yum Yum shit I saw on there. And then with the Riddle Box merch drop, which was pretty fucking dope and probably fucking sold out at this point. Their merch drops be selling out mad quick. And when you order from merch now, as far as my experience, every time I've ordered from merch now, I got my shit super quick, like within a week. Every time I've ordered from merch now, I got my shit in a week. When I order from Psychopathic merch, or not Psychopathic merch, Psychopathic Vault, that's a different story. You'd be waiting a little bit. You'd be waiting. But it eventually comes. But you just gotta wait. You gotta be patient. But no Yum Yum pre-orders, no fucking news on Yum Yum Bedlam when it's dropping. I've said before, summertime probably. That'll probably be my best guess. So yeah, summertime probably. Yum Yum Bedlam, who the fuck knows? But we know ICP ain't gonna fucking tell us. They don't like to tell us shit. And I still see people ain't get their fucking gift bags from the October that they supposedly streamed or subscribed to. So people are still waiting for the gift bags. I would assume that they sent them all out at the same time, like all of them. But who knows? There's probably thousands of fucking, at least a couple thousand. And that might be generous. I don't fucking know. I'd like to know the numbers on that shit. But if I had to guess, I'll say at least 1,000 people subscribed to that October stream. Because it seemed like less for December, and then it seemed even less for the February streams. But people still ain't get their shit. I got my shit. I'm glad I got my shit. I keep my Juggalo coin with me at all times right here in the bag. You hear that shit clinking around. I got to keep it in the bag. Because if I don't, it's just too fucking powerful if I take the shit out. It's too strong, but I keep it with me everywhere I go. It's in my pocket when I'm doing my podcast. I have it off to the side here so I can look at it. It's hard to see on camera, but there is a little radiant glow coming from the bag with that Supreme Juggalo coin. And speaking of fucking jokes, I saw this graphic up in the Psychopathic Museum, and this made me fucking laugh. This was funny as shit. This shit looked legit as hell. And people on social media are just easily confused. The jokes go right over their fucking heads. It's clearly a joke. Like if you can't fucking tell that it's obviously a joke. I mean, it's M&E store. M&E presents Insane Clown Posse Yum Yum Bedlam. This shit was funny as hell. And it looks like a legit M&E fucking flyer for a drop that they're doing. Limited embroidered hockey jerseys. It would have been better if they did like the sublimated jerseys, because we all know fucking M&E loves those whack fucking sublimated jerseys. Like this jersey that this person did right here should be a real thing. That fucking thing looks dope as hell. But then we got like the sublimated hoodie over here, the whack ass fucking hat. Like this looks like legit, like Magic Ninja merch. You got the Yum Yum CD, and then you got the first 100 pre-orders get a Yum Yum flower pot. That was like dead as fuck. Dead as fuck for me. That was funny as shit. Um, but yeah, I thought this was funny. People were like, I went to M&E's store and I didn't see it. Like, I don't know if they're joking or not. It's hard to fucking gauge what people are saying, sarcastically or not on their shit on social media, with text words. But this shit was funny as fuck. And a lot of people were saying, hey, even if it did drop on M&E, at least we would get it on the release date that they said. So, maybe maybe M&E should take over and drop Yum Yum Bedlam because we would get it on the date that they would release it. But give us that fresh, if ICP takes anything from this, if they even see this shit, they should do a fucking Yum Yum flower jersey with that, like that design. That should look dope. Joker's Gallery in the chat says you should hollow out a spot on your headphones for the coin. That shit would be fucking fresh. Like right there, hollow out a fucking spot. If these headphones weren't so fucking expensive, I probably would. I could just fucking tape it there all bootleg style and shit. Just fucking a little bit of fucking scotch tape. Fucking tape that bitch on. But yeah, the Yum Yum pre-order package thing, that shit was fucking funny to me. The fucking flower pot, because M&E loves doing that. First 100 pre-orders get this shit as well. Like, whoever designed that shit, hit that shit fucking nail on the fucking head. That shit was funny as fuck. And then keeping it with the ICP kind of sort of news. Ari, the Rugged Man, posted up on Twitter, I miss ICP and the Juggalos. I got an invite this past Saturday to perform some songs at the ICP concert live stream, and I came close to hopping on a flight from Germany to Detroit just to be a part of that faygo family. All right, the Rugged Man, stay showing ICP and the Juggalos love. This dude, I heard about his performance at the Gathering in Oklahoma where they shut his shit down, and then he ended up performing the shit through a speakerphone. He did tour with ICP at one point. It's dope that they reached out to RA to perform at the 3 Ring show. I just don't think they realized that he lives in fucking Germany. So it's probably impossible for, who knows what the fucking international travel guidelines are. But it's dope to see ICP reach out. Extra fresh to see Rugged Man show that fucking love to the ICP or to, ICP and the Juggalos. He'll probably be fucking tearing it down at a Gathering when shit opens back up again. That'd be dope. So shout out to Rugged Man for the fucking love on the Juggalos. We got Jay Hamblin in the chat saying, put that coin in your head like Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert with the fucking supposedly $20 million diamond fucking embedded in his forehead. I'm going to open the bag real quick. Open the bag for the YouTube viewers. Put the bitch in the forehead, like right there. See if I can get it to stick. Put it up on my glasses like that. I'm sure Joker's Gallery will fucking clip that. Do up a fucking... If you didn't see it, he did up a fucking... With me with the Infinity Gauntlet. With the fucking Juggalo coin. That shit was funny as fuck. Oh, man. The fucking Supreme Juggalo coin. Super fresh. Super fresh. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Twitch right now, live. Tuned in live. If you're missing out on the live stream every Sunday, no set time. We ain't doing no set times on the fucking live streams. The podcast will still drop regularly, 8 a.m. on Monday. But let's keep going with the news. Fucking Cottonmouth King. We got the new Cottonmouth King album dropping soon. 25 to Life is the speculated title. The Cottonmouth King album featuring the lineup of D-Loc is coming soon. And he posted this to social media just a few days ago. He wrote, Cam K fam, let's get my account to 70K. Fuck. So we can sell 35K pre-orders at PTB Records, at PTB KMK Army, 25 to Life for 2021. Thank you, D-Loc. This is the most logical shit I've ever heard in my life, especially coming from D-Loc. Now, we got to help him sell 35,000 records because he can't do it without 70,000 followers on Instagram. Sound logic. If you have 70,000 followers on IG, you're obviously going to sell 35,000 copies of your brand new album. I want to know what kind of fucking distribution this guy got to sell 35,000 copies of his next record. You know? So go follow D-Loc on IG so we can help him sell 35,000 copies. This dude is fucking delusional. I don't know what D-Loc is doing. I don't know what is going on with the new Cottonmouth King album. What the fuck, man? It's just Cottonmouth confusion into the infinity and beyond at this point. But this guy thinks if he has 70,000 followers, he'll sell 35,000 copies. Is fucking insane. Like, mainstream artists don't sell 35,000 copies. Like, it makes no fucking sense. But this dude, at this point, the way he's treated the fans from the Kingdom Come pre-orders, and all that shit, it just left a fucking sour taste in everybody's mouth. He'd be lucky to sell 3,500. I mean, we got the P-Town Ballers, the Cottonmouth OG demos, limited to 500. And that's some shit that the fans wanted for the longest time. And that shit hasn't sold out. And that was limited to 500. So, you know, I get it. It's just demos. It ain't new music per se. But I mean, if you can't sell 500 copies of the OG Cottonmouth King shit, I don't know why you think you're going to sell 35,000 physicals or even fucking streams. You know, they count streams. If you stream a certain amount, it counts as one unit. You know, one CD is one unit. I forget. It's like, I want to say like 12,000 streams or something ridiculous like that for one physical unit sale on streaming. Like, it's crazy. So I don't know what this dude's thinking, but I'm curious to see what we're going to get from Cottonmouth Kings. Who knows what they're going to sell first week. We're just going to have to wait and see. 25 to Life, the rumored title of the new Cottonmouth King album, dropping 4/20/21. Little over a month away. We're getting that new Zool, Necronomicron 2 on 4/20. New KMK on 4/20. I wonder who else is going to be dropping some shit on 4/20. Don't know. But let's get into the main fucking headline for this week's episode. Stevie Stone fucking leaves Strange Music. No announcement from Strange Music. Stevie Stone takes to social media to pretty much announce that he's starting up his own label. And Strange Music no more. It's funny how people leave labels now and there's no announcement from the label. Gmo Ski left M&E, and there was no announcement from M&E. Gmo Ski ended up fucking doing a live stream and talking about it for like an hour. But Stevie Stone's like, he's been down with Strange for a long ass fucking time. And for him to leave is kind of crazy. I didn't see this one coming from Stevie. I'm not super familiar with his work, but dude is, from whatever I've heard of Stevie Stone and his features, like, dude is ill. Dude got the ill ass voice. Flow is dope. But we got the new single dropping, I'm going to say today. I'm recording this on Sunday, but the podcast officially drops on Monday, March 8th. Jumping out the window, Stevie Stone. I'm looking at his social media right here. The truth shall set you free. So that's dropping. His new record label, Odyssey Records. I'm going to assume that's how you pronounce it. Odyssey Records. And then I grabbed a screenshot right here. Someone asked him up on Instagram. They said, "You left Strange?" And he just said yes. Just straight up left Strange. So Stevie Stone is no longer on Strange. Ritz left a couple years ago. That one wasn't too surprising. When Ritz left, I always kind of felt like Ritz kind of fit in with Strange, but not really. But to see Stevie leave, we all know it's Gotta Miss ain't on Strange no more, but that's because he was just ripping off artists. Ripping off artists that were trying to buy verses off of him. So that's why Gotta Miss ain't there. He didn't leave on his own merit. But Stevie Stone doing his own thing. And I've said it before. There's really no need for a fucking label anyway. In this day and age, there's really no need for a label unless you're signing to a major to be like a pop star. If you're going to be like a fucking Cardi B or a fucking Migos or Travis Scott or some shit like that, for them to dump a lot of money into you, and then you play fucking stadiums and, huge venues like that. If you're an independent artist, you can do the shit by yourself. There's nothing stopping you from hitting up a DistroKid or some online distributor to distribute your music and get it on all the platforms. And if you really wanted, press up a limited hard copy run, Like, you could do the shit your own. There's really no need. So, new single dropping March 8th today. And Legends Will Never Die in the chat says he replied to a fan on Facebook yesterday saying the new single will provide insight as to why he left. We'll just have to wait and see. Cut Calhoun, he's another one that left Strange Music. That was another one that was like, ooh, shit, because he was a day oneer. And I don't know if, actually, I'll say this. Strange Music never gave the promotion to any of their artists like they gave to Tech Nine. Now, I get it. Tech Nine's the moneymaker. I would imagine that he provides probably 75%, if not more, of the revenue for that label. So it's understandable why he gets the most promotion out of anybody. But that's another reason why you fucking don't want to sign to a label run by an artist. You're just not going to get that promotion that the artist is going to give themselves. So, sucks to see Stevie Stone leave Strange. I felt like he fit in there fucking really well. But there's really no need for a label at this point. Curious to hear what he's got coming. Curious to hear the new single that he's got dropping. And yeah, shout out to fucking Stevie Stone. He used to be signed to Ruthless Records back in the day when Hobson was signed to Ruthless Records. And they both managed to break free from that shit around the same time as well. Stevie went with Strange. Hobson went and did his own thing with Funk Volume. No, I'm still waiting for new fucking Hobson to fucking drop. He be popping up a little bit here and there on social medias as of late. But let's, just talking about Ritz. Let's get into new Ritz. It ain't even new. It's old, but it's been 10 fucking years since White Jesus dropped. I had no idea it's been 10 years since his first mixtape, White Jesus, came out. Is it a mixtape or an album? I don't know. It's all original music, but my favorite release from Ritz. He's got pre-order packages for the 10-year anniversary up now. I pre-ordered my hard copy of the album. I never got an OG copy of it. I never got the repress when he did the repress. I never bought that White Jesus Lucy CD because it didn't even have all the songs on it. So I'm hoping this will have all the songs that the OG White Jesus had on it, because it's his best work in my opinion. Definitely my favorite. I'm looking forward to it. Murder Mayhem Mitch, shout out to Mitch, asked me on social media whatever happened with Ritz being arrested, the charges against Ritz. I've been looking up. I've been trying to follow up on it. There's no news on it. I can't even find the old clip with the charges on it anymore, or the website with the charges. I mean, it sounded like he was facing some wild charges, but it just sounded like a domestic dispute. So I know I talked about it on the podcast at one point. There's really nothing to follow up on that end because there's fucking I can't find shit about it. If you could find it, link me to it. Let me know. Yeah, and I'll fucking do a follow-up on it, but nothing I can find. But White Jesus 10-year anniversary. I can't believe it's been 10 years. Like, I remember when that shit dropped. Like, when Yellow Wolf dropped Trunk Music, Ritz had that feature on there, and it was like, oh shit, like Ritz is he's the next one. Because Yellow Wolf, there was mad hype behind Yellow Wolf with Trunk Music, and then it was like, this dude Ritz. So I'm hyped for it. White Jesus is that fire. Got my pre-order in. I think they said the pre-order ship on the 15th. So next Monday they start shipping. And that's dope. Finally get a hard copy of that shit. And then we got Buckshot news. This dude's been teasing some shit. 3 are coming. And then he posts this right here. Does the idea of mob style music releasing a project where the artist is not me this year excite anyone? So I don't think Buckshot has ever released an album from another artist on his label. So he's got some shit where he's saying 3 are coming. No idea what that is. I'm going to say it's like the Three Musketeers, maybe. Maybe he's going to do a Three Musketeers theme type album. But who could be signing to mob style music? I don't know. What's your speculation? Who's mob style been affiliated with? If I have to guess, it's got to be that Demi dude. Demi Demery, I believe his name is. Ipkiss Pinecone he used to go by. He's featured on all Buckshot shit. He usually comes ill with the hooks as well. So, got an announcement coming. Possibly a new artist on Mob Style, other than Buckshot. And then we got the 3 are coming. Don't know what the fuck that is. But Buckshot, staying busy. One of the busiest dudes in the underground. Peep that Double Dragon album. Him and Kung Fu Vampire fucking killed that album, man. I got a copy right here. That Double Dragon is fucking fire. Peep that album. Super dope. One of my favorite releases this year, without a doubt, so far. Only 3 months in, but still. Peep that shit. And then more new music this week. We got a new single from Bales. Bales of Armed Robbery Entertainment, DJ Clay's record label. He dropped a brand new single called Save Me. And this shit is dope. I like this single. Bales is, I've always liked Bales. I've always fucked with Bales. Going back to the Let Him Bleed mixtapes, you know, he was doing shit with Madrox on those tapes. Those songs were fire. He was dropping those Government Cheese mixtapes back in the day, like one every month. I think he dropped one every month for an entire year. I have all 12 of them on a fucking hard drive somewhere. I don't even know how readily available those are on the internet, but DJ Clay looking like he's staying busy with his label. Um, they just had that live stream a couple weeks ago. We got a new Bales single. This shit's dope. If you fucked with Bales on the Let Him Bleed mixtapes, peep this single. It's some real life shit. I fuck with it. The production's dope. He kills the hook on here. He's got an ill voice. I like Bale's voice. So curious to see what this dude's got coming in the future as well. And that's on all DSPs right now. And then we got new Q Strange, quintessential Q Strange, new / unreleased / probably been released before. This is quintessential Q Strange Part 3 that dropped this past Friday. This is the Big Daddy Yum Yum Act. Oh, I said Part 3. Sorry, this is Part 4. Act 4, if you will. The Big Daddy Yum Yum edition. And that's up on all DSPs. Haven't listened to it. I don't even know the track list of it yet. So I don't even know if some of this has been previously released or not. But most of the stuff that they've been releasing, Scumbag Superstar, is rare, hard to find shit. And there has been a couple unreleased shit. But it's always good to hear Q Strange shit. One of the OGs in the underground. One of the illest to put it down in the wicked shit underground. From creation to execution, Strangeland, all that shit. But yeah, peep that shit out on all DSPs right now. And that's all the news and new music for this week. Let's get into the Ask Groan segment. I post it up every week. We gonna start out on Twitter like we always do. And shit, since we're streaming live on Twitch, if you got something and you're tuning in on Twitch, give me a topic, give me something to talk about. And I'll even do that right now live. That'd be dope, right? All right, where is the post on fucking Twitch? On Twitter? Oh shit, I didn't even post it on Twitter today. That's my bad. I didn't even post the shit on Twitter today. So for my Twitter followers, my bad for that. No Ask Groan segment for you this week. That's my bad. But I did post it on Instagram. Got a couple comments. We got AK Shoehead. What is Buckshot up to? Any guesses? No idea. Just talked about it. I just know dude's staying busy. I have no idea what the fuck he's doing or what's coming up with the three are coming. It's definitely a new group. I've seen speculation, Kung Fu, Buckshot, Boondocks. I've even seen Boondocks, Buckshot, Madrox, but I have no idea. Digging Hip Hop asks, what would be your pick for an ideal feature with ICP? So who would I like to hear ICP feature with? I would like ICP to feature with Tech Nine comes to mind because they've only collaborated a couple times. I think only twice ever. Tech Nine and ICP have collaborated. The first one was on Forgotten Freshness 4, Madhouse, and that song wasn't that good. But then Tech Nine was on Mighty Death Pop on Scream, and that song was fucking fire. I really like that song. So I'll just say Tech Nine because that was the first name to pop in my head. Mr. Green says, Anime Midwest having the clowns as one of the guests. Would you go? If not, I'll FaceTime the show for a ninja. I probably won't go. It's in the Midwest. I just don't. I don't travel like that. I don't know why, but not for shows. I'd rather just hit shows that are local to me. Who knows if they'll even fucking live stream it or not? That might be part of the fucking gig for all we know. And then let's go to Facebook real quick. Let's see. We got Jordan Honeycutt. Big fan of your show. I've been listening since episode 60. Keep doing your thing. What are your top 5 albums from Griselda so far? Much love, Jordan. Thank you for tuning into the show. Super appreciated. Glad you're enjoying it. Top 5 albums from Griselda. Shit. We got to go with I'm not going to do it in any order. Talk 3. Talk 3. From King to a God. Go. What Would Sheen Gun Do? And probably Reject 2. So 3 out of the 5 Conway. You know, I'm not a big West Side fan, but I definitely got to have What Would Sheen Gun Do in that top 5. That's a fucking amazing album. West Side, Conway, and Benny fucking murdered that shit. Tana Talk 3, that was like an instant classic when that shit dropped. Super dope. Super dope. And then we got Richard Smooth asks, Mono just announced Twisted is dropping 4 albums this year. Well, holy shit, Twisted dropped 3 last year. Now they're going to drop 4 this year? Okay. This must be on the live stream that happened. The Rock Joint, a 420 album called Electric Lettuce, a Halloween project, and I'm unsure of the 4th. Could you do a quick breakdown of the possible M&E releases coming in 2021? Well, shit, I didn't know. I have to peep out that live stream from Monoxide announcing 4 fucking projects from Twisted. So, I mean, from M&E this year, we got what? The Rock album from Twisted for sure. Hopefully the Venomous 5 project. Supposedly they were going to be starting work on that last month. We got Necronomicron 2 dropping. Who else is on the label? Hopefully new Young Wicked drop in 2021. Like, Young Wicked has to drop this year. Dude has to drop some shit this year. Like, straight up. We need new Young Wicked music. It's been too long since we got new solo Young Wicked shit. I've been hooting and hollering about fucking new Young Wicked music since fucking, like, I don't even know how long. It's been a long ass time, though. Who else? But I know Boondocks just dropped some shit, so maybe an EP from Boondocks. You know, ROC's dropping a new single, so I'd like to see an album from ROC. Blaze just dropped some shit, and he drops an album once every 5 years, so I doubt we'll get anything from Blaze. What I would like to see from M&E this year, without a doubt, I'm definitely looking forward to Necronomicron 2. I want Venomous 5 more than anything. And actually, I want Young Wicked more than Venomous 5 or Young Wicked. That's tough, actually. I don't know. That's tough. I fucking want Young Wicked bad, though. And that Venomous 5 project. So those are like the top projects I'm looking forward to. The Rock album from Twisted, you know, I'll peep it. I peep everything Twisted does. I don't really have any expectations for that album, though. Let's go to fucking Twitch while we're live right now. Legends That Never Die says Rome Streets, Death and the Magician, or Double Dragon. I haven't really dove into the Rome Streets album yet. I've only listened to it once through. I just been bumping so much other shit that it's a dope album, but it didn't catch my ear like that on the first try. I know it's like fucking everybody's loving this fucking Rome Streets DJ Muggs album right now. And I love DJ Muggs' production. But for me, it didn't catch my ear on the first listen. It was definitely good. I'm not going to say it was bad. It was dope. So I'm going to get back to it at some point. I just don't know when, but Double Dragon for me is like fucking phenomenal. Super dope album. Buckshot and Kung Fu killed that shit. It's Cliff Gaming. Shout out to Cliff. We got to run some Warzone soon. That Wicked Wonka song was good too. That's right. Hell's what was that called? The Mosh Pit song. Yeah, we wick it, we wonk, and we wiki. Fuck, I can't remember how it goes, but Thug Pit, that's what it was. Bone Thugs, Tech Nine, ICP, Cottonmouth Kings. Yeah, Thug Pit, that was a fire song. But yeah, ICP and Tech Nine, I think would be. I'd like to see ICP on a Tech Nine album. How come Tech Nine has never had Twisted or ICP on his album? Kind of weird. They've had him on their albums and whatnot, but there's a lot of features that I'm surprised Tech has never got on his album. But Twisted and ICP are more so Twisted. Like, they've shown him a lot of love on albums and whatnot. Joker's Gallery asks, what do you think is the best Forever Face variant? The best Forever Face variant to me is the 2.0 will always be my favorite. As far as the variants go, the Blood Soaked 2.0, by far my favorite. I had Peb Customs customize my 2.0 with blood splatter and all that. You can't see it on camera. It's off to the side, but I love the blood splatter on the 2.0. And then a close second would be the Grunge Cake. Those Grunge Cake masks are fucking fire. Fire. I love it. And when they showed the Grunge Cake 2.1s, when they were first coming out with the 2.1s, that shit was super dope. I was hoping that they were going to drop those, but they ended up dropping the OG colorway, which I copped anyway. And yeah. 2.0 Forever Face for me will be probably the forever goat face, if you will, from Alla Zululu. And that's going to wrap it up for the Ask Groan segment. Thank you for tuning in. Much love. Shout out to everybody that tuned in on the fucking Twitch. Says we got 6 viewers right now. That's what's up. I'm going to give shout outs to Joker's Gallery, Legends Will Never Die, It's Cliff Gaming, Insane Big King, and I know we got Zombie Aristocrats tuned in at one point, Jay Hamblin. Shout out to everybody on Twitch that tuned in live. This shit is dope. Joker's Gallery said the Bonehead Face variant from the Dead Alive stream is dope. That shit was dope. That is a fucking dope ass fucking Forever Face. But much love. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Roan Bone of the Beneath the Dirt podcast. I'm out. Peace.